Oh, you got a job there? What do you make? Why is that the first question that is so commonly asked when you tell someone about your job? Why don't they ask you, do you enjoy working there? Or something like, what do you do to achieve your goals there? Maybe they ask you, what do your peers think about you? Why is it that the central focal point is always money? Why is it that so many people talk about, this is what I'm going to be earning in my first job out of college? Don't get me wrong, money is a very important factor for determining where you want to work and evaluating your position at a place of work. But it shouldn't be your only factor. Sure, money, yeah, some people will say that it can buy you happiness. I myself might be one of those people. But at the same time, money is not everything. It is not the only thing. Genuine happiness, a sense of purpose, and how your peers feel about you should all be very important to how you go about your work and how you feel where you work and where you want to work. Sure, coming out of college, everyone wants to see that big number on their first paycheck. But really, is that the only thing you're working for? Do you really want to go to work every day in the same monotonous routine, or do you want to go to work and love what you do? One quote that I've always loved, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I don't think that could be further from the truth. If you love what you do, it's not going to seem like a 9 to 5, 5 days a week. It's going to seem like an opportunity each and every day to do something that I love with people that support me. Loving what you do is so important in the workplace these days. Sure, people change their jobs all the time, but why? Are they looking for more money, or do they not like what they do? Why is it that people will always talk about, oh, I got a promotion, and here's what I make? Why not, wow, I got a promotion, I love this new spot. I love being able to have subordinates that count on me to be their leader. Your satisfaction from your results is part of loving what you do. Knowing that you were able to get a task accomplished is something that should feel gratifying. And while this is genuine happiness, it somewhat ties into my next point, which is a sense of purpose in the workplace. When you achieve certain things and you can see your progressive results, that is huge. Knowing that you are performing well in the workplace and working your way up is so gratifying, and it's something that everyone should strive for. You also know that to get a job, you have to work extremely hard. We take rigorous classes in college. We spend hours upon hours crushing things like resumes, cover letters. This class in particular has helped us with those. But what about knowing that once we're getting our job? Having a sense of purpose is also important besides the money you make, because when you have a sense of purpose, you can give yourself a tangible goal. How are you going to be able to do this? How have you done things like this in the past? It takes hard work to get where you're at, and you should never forget that. Don't think about how much money you've made here or there at job A or job B. Think about what you learned from each place. Think about where that has put you where you're at today, and think about why you've loved doing these things so much. Now, while I've talked about genuine happiness and your sense of purpose, one important factor to me, and me especially, is what do your peers think of you? I like to think of myself as a people person. I love being around my friends. I love meeting new people. I really enjoy hanging out with my coworkers. And I would love to know what my coworkers think about my work. Hey, what's more gratifying to you? Having the man next to you, or woman, tell you, oh, wow, this was a great job, Daniel. You should really keep going, keep working hard, because you've really progressed from where you were at day one. Or the man or woman next to you doing whatever they were supposed to do, not really caring about what you had to work on. I don't know. I personally would love to hear some feedback. I'd love it for my coworkers to let me know when I'm doing well and maybe when I need to improve on certain things. I think it's so important to have that sense of team building. One example I'd like to use is the fact that professional sports teams, yeah, they win championships. The best of the best can call themselves a champion for the rest of their life. Now, with each and every one of their contracts, there's a little performance bonus. If you win the title in your respective sport, you're going to get paid a little extra bonus. Now, while that little extra isn't much to them, it's a lot to us. But they don't care about the money. They care about being a champion. It shouldn't always be about the money. It should be about genuine happiness, a sense of purpose, and knowing that your peers think highly of you. Don't go out there and think about your paycheck. Go out there and be a champion.